Hey everyone, I am Nitin Kadia and you are watching All-Rounders India, and today in this video we'll be talking about 5 main reasons why according to me wireless charging is not something very practical and useful in everyday life. Well, to prove my claim, I'll be using 3 different things. Number 1 are a couple of phones with wireless charging capabilities, a wireless charging pad from Samsung, it happens to be the official accessory from the brand, and a couple of chargers with different power outputs. One of this is a super fast charger, while the black one here is a fast charger with 15 watt output. Having said that, it's time to begin the video. But if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do not forget to click that subscribe button. Also click that icon, or I would say the bell icon, to get notified every time we put up a new video. Apart from that, we are also on all the social platforms including Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Links of all the accounts is in the description box below. Do not forget to follow us there. And with this, let's begin. Before we begin, let me introduce the devices to you. So the devices that I'll be using in today's video is the one S9 Plus from Samsung, and the other one is the latest S21 in the S series. Well, I've been using the S9 Plus for a long time now. It's almost been a year since I'm using this device, and I think I have some fair idea about the functioning and the features of this phone, and that will definitely help me in the video today. So with this, let us have a look on the reason number 1 why according to me wireless charging is not very convenient for everyday usage. Well, most of us out there they use good mobile cases on their phones so that the phone stays protected. These phones are very expensive to repair, and most of you I think do know that. And somewhere what I have observed in my life, that when you are using a good protective case for your mobile phone, the efficiency of wireless charging definitely goes down by a significant margin. Again, good cases also have raised lips, so which prevent the phone from having a proper contact from the surface, and that takes a toll on the charging efficiency from a wireless charger. Well, as a result, the charging speed is extremely slow, and this is something that we'll be taking into consideration in a few minutes. But before that, let us have a look on reason number 2, and that has to be the heat produced during wireless charging. Well, I have the official charger with me, and it comes with vents and a dedicated inbuilt fan to keep this charging pad cool. Not all the wireless chargers in the market or the wireless charging pad in the cars that we have in the Indian market right now come with a fan cooled wireless pad, and when you are using, or I would say you are charging your device on these pads which do not have a cooling function, the temperature both your phone as well as the pad definitely goes very high, and all this can actually damage either your mobile phone or the charging pad. So under these conditions, I think using wireless charger, especially in the cars out there in the Indian heat, can be a major issue for many. Reason number 3 for me to not recommend using wireless charger, or some saying that they are not the absolute necessity in your office or in your car. Well, wireless chargers take a lot of time to charge your device. I have 2 devices, as I said before, S9 Plus and the S21. Well, I tried to charge both these devices using the wireless charger as well as the wired charger. The S9 has the maximum charging, I would say the quota for this is 15 watts. That is something known as the fast charging from Samsung. And if I am using a wireless charger to charge this device, when I was experimenting it, as you can see on your device, battery percentage of this mobile was around 62%. And when I tried charging it using my wireless charger, the estimated time to charge it fully from 62% to 100% was 1 hour 6 minutes. When I tried to charge this phone, the S9 Plus, using my standard wired charger, which happens to be a 15 watt fast charger from Samsung, the estimated time to fully charge this device was around 49 minutes. The S21 on the other hand, I tried to charge this device using the fast charger, and the fast charging took almost 1 hour and 32 minutes to charge it fully. The standard 25 watt wired charger, it took an estimated time of around 49 minutes to charge this device from 44% to 100%. Well, that's a big margin, and I think I'll be definitely choosing the wired charger because it not only saves me time but also keeps my phone safe and functioning for a long duration. Apart from that, let me tell you that this wireless charging pad that I have can charge my device up to 15 watt. Well, that is a lot of power when compared to most of the wireless chargers out there in the market, which have a power output of around 5 to 10 watt depending on the various specifications that they have. Also, let me tell you, most of the cars out there in the market, they have a maximum power capacity of 10 watt. So this means that the chargers here, the phones here will take an even longer time if you are charging these using a 10 watt wireless charging pad, which is seen in most of the cars in the market today. While the phones that I am using, they are from Samsung and they have a maximum wireless capacity charging capability, I would say, of 15 watts, while most of the Apple iPhones, they have a maximum wireless rating of just 10 watts. So all that translates in a longer charging duration, and in my opinion, charging your device using the lightning cable, or I would say with using a wired cable to charge your device, will be somewhere more practical because it will be saving you a lot of charge time. So now let us move to the reason number 4, which may not be applicable to all of you, but most of the people watching this video. Well, as per the records that I have, almost 95% of the car buyers do not have a phone which is capable of wireless charging. Yes, you heard that right. This means that out of 100 buyers, or I would say the car buyers, only 5 people have a phone that is capable of wireless charging. Well, under these conditions, is it really important for every car in the market to have a wireless charger? In my opinion, definitely not. And this is something that I think even you'll be realizing that once you start using a wireless charger, out of those 5 people, only I guess 2 will continue to use the feature, because the other 3 will definitely find it better to charge their devices using a wired connection. Reason number 5, well, it is a little technical, so I have to have a charging pad in my hand. So imagine this charging pad right now is connected, and it will only charge my device when the device comes in contact with the pad. Well, I am driving, I am waiting on a red light or some signal when the car is not moving, and I have to just check my phone, and as soon as I lift my phone from the charging pad, the charging of this device will stop, and as soon as I start moving again, I'll keep my phone on the charging pad and it will start charging again. Well, in simple words, for non-technical people, this may sound very simple, but let me tell you, this will result decreased battery life. Why so? Because every time you are picking and keeping your phone on the wireless pad, you are starting a new charging cycle which gets disturbed when you lift your phone from the charging pad. If I would have been using a wired charger, I can use my phone anytime, anywhere, and then again keep it back without disturbing the charging cycle for that moment. Well, all this continuously in the longer run hampers the battery life and can result in expensive repairs. So in my opinion, this is again a very important and a critical reason why you should avoid wireless charging, especially in your car. With these 5 points now sorted, let us have a quick look on a few add-ons that I just wanted to share with you all. Well, I know a lot of people who are a big fan of features like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and most of the cars right now in the market, where they do not have a wireless connectivity for the same features except a few like the Nissan Magnite. If you are somebody who wants to use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you will be anyways connecting your device to the system using a wired connection. In these situations, I don't think having a wireless charger in your car anyways makes sense, because you will be always finding your phone connected to the system via a wire. With that being said, I think most of you and me myself we'll be preferring the conventional 12 volt power socket wala charging ka method with this combination of a 12 volt charger with a proper wire, because this is not only saving my device in terms of the overall battery life and all that stuff, but it is also charging my device at a faster pace, and thus it's definitely more practical. So for those who are confused right now and have to make a choice between a car that is full of features or a car that is safe, fun to drive, with sorted driving dynamics, comfortable and well built, well, I think you should go with the latter. Why? Because the features and the modern bells and whistles in your vehicle will definitely impress you while buying, but when you will be using the vehicle in your day-to-day life, you will be realizing that most of these features, they are of no use and are not so practical. And under these conditions, I think good safety features, a well-built cabin, sorted driving dynamics, fun to drive nature of the vehicle, impressive performance, something that will keep you happy in the longer run. So features, again, they're important, but only choosing a vehicle because of the features available, I think you may not be going in the right direction with your car purchase. So always pick a car which has better safety, better driving dynamics, better performance, fun to drive nature, and in addition to that is comfortable for your family. Features are something that definitely do not need all your attention. So with that being said, I think it's time to end this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I think it's right time for you to subscribe to us, because we'll be bringing out some really good content in the coming few months which we have planned for the audience and for our viewers. Apart from that, also follow us on all the social channels and our platforms. Reason being, we sometimes share a lot of interesting content there as well, which you should definitely not miss if you are somebody who has a keen interest in the automotive industry in the country. With that being said, it's bye for now, and do let us know what you feel regarding the wireless charging feature in your vehicle, and also share this video amongst your friends who think that features like wireless charging is definitely a must-have in their vehicles. It's bye. Thank you.